Jay Morgan, Rab Champagne, CJ Johnson, Ludi Fakir, Valencia Harrison, Valerie Perito. I'm naming everybody that's been in the trenches showing this plan the last 4 months. All those people I just named. Miss Ponder, Bernard's mom. That's all we've done 4 months into this business, and we've done it every single week, consistently. Bernard, as you all can see, does a travel party every Saturday at 11. They don't care if nobody show up or not. They put it on the schedule. I trained Bernard that way when we first got into the industry. Me and Bernard used to do home parties in Lithonia at his aunt's house when we first got in, because I didn't want to use my house, he didn't want to use his. And so his aunt though had a huge house in Lithonia, you know, and so we looked at it from an image standpoint too, the guests to be impressed. And so we used her house every week and Thursdays at 7. And every week that was our routine. It was going to be a presentation, whether anybody showed up or not. And if they did show up, we practiced the presentation, or we made phone calls to prepare for the next presentation. We talked about why nobody showed up to this presentation, so we can correct the errors for the next time. And that's what we did. So we always knew Thursday was our day. And so that's what you all are going to have to do. You're going to have to be consistent on doing home parties. That's what creates momentum. And then what happens is, as people start to join, then your meetings become a little bit more packed. Not only that, you have more homes to use, because now they can also open up their homes. And so, you don't necessarily have to be using your home every week. You say, hey, next week we're going to be at your house, or whatever the case is. Or you may can do more than one in a week, which is what we do. We have several travel parties going on in our organization all week, whether I'm there or not, the team is doing it. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how you all got to get. Now, I want to tell you all this. It's 4 laws of building. You write this down. It's 4 laws of building. Okay? It's 4 laws of building. First of all, understand this. You're not in this business, or your partner that you put into this business is not into this business until they have a recruit. You want to write that down. See, what happens is a lot of people enroll people in the business, or even people get into the business and they don't necessarily enroll anybody, or, like I said, they put somebody in, that person never gets paid. Our main focus is to get people paid. Does that make sense? That's the main focus, okay? You don't have a leg of business until that particular line in your business is at least 4 levels deep. Meaning, that person you put in has a partner, that person has a partner, that person has a partner. That's a leg of business. I know we only have a pink marker up there.
There's a purple one right there.
Okay. Yes, that's better, right? Oh, black one. Okay, we use the black one. All right, awesome. Awesome. So, this is a leg, right? This is you. You put your first partner in. Is this a recruit? No. If this is you and you put your first partner, is that a recruit?
Yes.
That person that you have recruited, they don't have that person.
Right. So Simone's right. So now though, is it a recruit now?
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, this is the leg. This person gets a recruit, this person gets a recruit. I know this market kind of did. Now you have a leg of business. Does that make sense? That is considered a leg. Now, you may say, how do I get a leg of business? You got to do travel parties. When you put this person in here, you should be helping them launch their business immediately. They need a travel party on the books immediately. You need to be in their network. You need to know who they know immediately. That's how we've been able to build a huge, successful business. We are great at getting into people's networks like that. I want to know your cousin, your brother, your sister. I want to know your uncle. I want to know everybody. As soon as you get in this business, I need to know them. I need to know them. We need to form some type of relationship. I need to know who you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why we tell them to make a list immediately, and let's put a travel party on the books immediately, because I want to get into your network to help you get a partner immediately. And that's why we also go through those 5 things that I talked about, which I'm going to go over again. Anybody remember the 5 things? Matter of fact, I'm not going to name them this time. Let me hear you all say it. The 5 things we look for the first 30 people we put on the list. It's called your Power 30 list, right? When you first make your list, what are the 5 things, first of all, that we're looking for? The first 5 things we're looking for. Okay, that's one.
25 or over.
Let me write this down. All right, so let's do it in order, matter of fact. Okay, so Mom said 25 and older. That's the first. What else are we looking for? Owning a home.
Yearly salary.
Yearly salary of 40,000. All right, 4. Children. 5. $25 and older, own a home, getting salary $40,000 or more. Children.
If they show, I won't say enthusiasm, but it's kind of like they can jumpstart their own business when they get in.
Something on there.
Yeah, or something.
That's
something of that nature. Or that's the 4 check.
That's the 4 check.
Oh,
One more
okay.
on this list. I got to be married.
That was it.
Does anybody know why we look for these 5 characteristics in a prospect when we first launch a business?
Well, I know with children, it shows that they have responsibilities and their responsibilities, especially with the owning a home too.
Right.
You know, they have to maintain their mortgage.
They have stability, they show stability, and
They can afford it.
They can afford it with a yearly salary of $40,000 more. And then 25 or older is because most people above the age of 25 and older can, they're more, I won't say they're more willing to do this type of industry. Yeah, because younger kids, they're more skeptical.
Right. And they're more skeptical. And usually too, when you reach the age of 25, you start to realize the 40-40-40 plan is not going to work. Right? Everybody familiar with the 40-40-40 plan here? If you're not, be honest. Okay, you all know it. All right, perfect. All right, absolutely. Awesome. And marriage represents commitment. Okay? Those are the 5 things we look for. Characteristics for the first 30 people we want to talk to about the business of business. Now, there's 4 checkers as well that we identify. This is how we have created the top producers in our organization. Okay? Because people have taken this and they went exactly by it. I'm telling you. I mean, we've been able to help them get those first few partners like nothing and get them to executive very quickly because of this system right here. 4 checkers. Okay, well, the first one was
Self-motivation.
yep, self-starter. All right. These are the characteristics we're looking for those first people that we want to talk to out your network. Second one, what's the next one?
Oh, jeez, self-starters.
I help y'all influence. Center of influence. I got it. Center of influence could be your pastor. Center of influence could be the person in your family or network that already is successful. You know, a lot of people's liked. It can be the coach, the football coach, the basketball coach. Right? It can be a dance instructor. Right? They may have students who they train in terms of dance, whatever the case may be. Some type of influence. Right? Party promoters as well, like myself, had a huge network of people that follow you already. Beauticians and barbers. They have a huge clientele already of people that already come to them and they trust them and do business with them. Does that make sense? Yes. Absolutely. Third one. Y'all remember? Yeah, I mean, we're going to hop back over here in a minute, but one more thing to that first. I want to show y'all how we get this. You see what I'm saying? Because we go through this. I got y'all. I don't want to keep time. Coach, you want to teach? Coach, you want to teach? They ain't coach want to teach, but I just want their list. I don't want to work with it. It is what it is. I want to find somebody in their list that is coach. Does that make sense? Who do you know? I'm not going to spend much time with that person if they're not willing to listen and learn. And you will find people like that. Believe me. I've worked with hundreds of people in network marketing. Some people that think they know it all. because they may already got degrees, whatever the case is. I tell them, hey, you got a degree in whatever you're doing. You don't have a degree in network marketing. Does that make sense? It's a whole different type industry. Okay? So they don't coachable and teachable. Find somebody they know and don't even spend time with. All right, the fourth one. Kind of ties in with this.
Is it your wife?
No, not your wife.
Has the money to get started today.
Oh.
That one's simple.
Has the money to get started today. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you this. This is how me and Mr. Lawford, i.e. in 70 days or less. Every time Cal used to call me and say, G, we got an appointment, I need you to pull up at Starbucks or whatever, Panera Bread, I need you to pull up and I'm about to show the plan to somebody. They already got the money, G, they just need to see the plan. That's how we built a successful business. Calvin, that's how he went in. Calvin went in with that initiative in his head. He wanted to sit down with people he knew already had money. He just wanted to put the plan in front of them and collect the decision. Does that make sense? That's it. He used to say it before every appointment we did almost. Most of the appointments we did, he'll say, Gee, they already got the money, they just need to see the plan. I think if they see this plan, they in. And most of the time it happened that way. They got in. Does that make sense? This is how you build a successful network marketing business. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a leg of business. Now, this is how you're going to create stability in a network marketing business. You got to take this fourth person and work with them like they're on your front line. It's called tap rooting. Y'all can write that down. This is also how you become successful in network marketing. Are y'all getting this? It's called tap rooting. Some people just want to work with people on their front line. You hurt yourself. Sometimes you got to go several levels deep down to find a leader. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a leg of business. Now you take this fourth person, work with them like they're on your front line, and you take them 4 levels deep. Okay? You take them 4 levels deep. Now you have a team. This is a team right here. A lot of people say they have a team. You have no team until you have a leg of business that's 8 levels. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. If you build a line of business at least 8 levels, you'll always identify a superstar. Some people, they look at it like, oh man, I got this, these people on my front line, ain't nobody moving, because you have not drove no depth. So if you drive deep, you eventually always going to find a superstar, and this will produce you business for a long time when you have 8 levels.